Welcome everybody to Travel Talk Tuesdays. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Looking forward to having a good discussion with everyone. Um, if you did not know, this past weekend we just had urban ski weekend. Still trying to recover. It was an amazing weekend. I told everyone that leading up to it that what it was going to be, and it was nothing short of amazing. Bobby Valentino came in, did his thing. Trap Beckham came in. All the little booty chicks was in the building. All the birthday girls went nuts all night long. It was crazy. DJ Luke Nasty came in and did his thing because he said he might show up, and he did show up in a major way, along with Jamal Water, who was again playing Biggie in the movie Notorious. It was an amazing weekend. Over 800 people came out, showed up, and showed out. If you do not know, I don't. I again, all the weekend was just absolutely amazing. 2020 packages are available on the website. I'm telling you, if you miss DJ Luke Nasty, Bobby Valentino came in, did his thing. Jamal. So again, all of these people that came in showed up and showed out. But before we keep on continue to recap that, again, last week I introduced you all to a new event that we're bringing to the platform. It's called Fade to May. Here's a little bit more information on that. Too legit. Again, that's our newest event coming up. It's called Fade to May. It's happening April 29th through April the 1st in Memphis, Tennessee. They are going to have a weekend where we're going to be putting together one of our classic weekends of comedy, poetry, music, as well as the same weekend as the Beale Street Music Festival. That's a weekend festival that features acts like, as you saw in the ad, Lil Wayne, the Baby, Smashing Pumpkins. So they have a genre of music for everyone. It's a great event. It's a great weekend. Make sure you go to the website and check those things out. Again, as you know, today is Tuesday, the second Tuesday of the month, which means that it's Entrepreneur Tuesdays for YOLLO. And we have our Entrepreneur of the Month. This month, you guys have seen our entrepreneur in the past. Just remember, anybody out there who would like to have if you're an entrepreneur, whether you've been in business for 2 months, 2 minutes, 2 years, 20 years, we like to introduce you to our YOLLO family so they can come in and introduce their product to our clients. So again, today is not so much about us traveling. I had to mention Urban Ski Weekend because it was so amazing. Again, over 800 people. People are already booking again for next year. Shout out to everybody who came and supported us this year. Shout out to the groups that came in from Atlanta, Birmingham, from all over the place. It was amazing. So many amazing people who came in to support us this weekend for Urban Ski Weekend. It was amazing. That's the only word I can use to describe it, is that it was absolutely amazing. So again, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We will be back there next year for another edition, the 12th edition of Urban Ski Weekend. Okay, so our guest tonight. Let me go ahead and get started. Our guest tonight. Make sure you're hitting that chat, hitting that share button tonight. Telling your friends to come on and join us. I always forget. I get so excited when I get on here. Make sure you're hitting that share button, telling your friends to come on in and join in the conversation. Tell us where you're tuning in from, so that we can see how far our reach is during these broadcasts. But okay, so back to it. Our entrepreneur for this month, the month of February, he's a Montgomery native. He actually did not start. YOLO has a lot of history with this individual. He helped YOLO start out when YOLO first moved into the Montgomery area. And we were looking for ways to expand our footprint in the city. He was one of those people who helped us hit the ground running, also helping us with the promotions to get those in the surrounding areas to understand and know YOLO was not just a local company, but we were a company that was global, and helped bring that recognition to us. He has since then left the city and go on to be grow to be bigger and better. And I call him a mogul now. There's two people that I call mogul, and he is one of them. He's gone on to be a major mogul, making a major shift, making moves all throughout the country. And his latest move is going to bring libations to everybody who wants to really partake in the bubbly. But without further ado, our entrepreneur of the month for this month is going to be Mr. Cliff Prevo with King 79 Vodka. Hello, sir. How you doing tonight?
Man, what's going on, baby? Let me tell you something. That intro, man, that listen, you put too much on that, man.
I didn't put enough on it. That was the problem. I didn't put enough on it.
Dude, I'm excited to be here, man. Always good to see you, my dear brother, good friend. I don't have many people that I call that, but you
Yeah.
are that. Man, so yeah, we here, man. Started with YOLO back in the day. You taught me everything I
Right.
know.
No. what I would like to do is what I would like for you to do is just take a moment right now
Okay.
and tell everybody about you, your humble beginnings, and how you rose to where you are right now.
Oh man. Okay, well, a lot of people don't know this, but I was actually born and raised in Stuttgart, Germany, military brat. My dad, had us traveling all over the place, man. So I got to see many people, make many friends all over the globe. Um, Moved to Alabama, Montgomery, the Gump. Got there back in '92, but that was my home. Like I said, we was back and forth through the military, but that was my home. Got there in '92, man. Went to high school there. Went to college in Alabama. I went to Troy University. So, uh, man, I just been one of those guys, man. That I love making moves. I love meeting people, and a little bit about myself again. I'm a native, like I said. Moved to Houston for a couple of years. Me and the wife and kids, just to venture out and do some bigger things, just so I can come back, man. So I'm back now. I'm in the South, back down here doing my thing with the family, and got my brand started. And there's little things in between there and here, just trying to get things rolling, man. But this is my passion. This is my love right here, man. I've been in sales and business development for over 20 years. I don't want to tell my age, but I'm up there, bro. Like I've been doing this for a while. It ain't overnight. But that's one thing that Alabama taught me, man. You have to hustle, grind, and push in Montgomery, man. Because hey, it's rough. It's rough out there in the Gump, man.
Okay, so with so this is what I also want a lot of people to understand. With that growth, there was a huge amount of one thing that he taught me was having humility as you grow. But just
Mm,
because you grow doesn't mean that you have to, look down on the person who helped you get to where you are. And so much that whenever YOLO had something, which when during the start of the pandemic, I was expressing to him about my desire to try to bring entertainment into the living rooms of those who was taken home,
right.
which was the oh Lord, I can't even think of the name of it. See, whenever you come around, man, um YOLO and chill. It was always we were
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it every
YOLO and
week.
chill. Yeah.
We were doing it every week, and then we went to as the pandemic released his grip, and so many people went to once a month. But he did something that a lot of people wouldn't have done. And when he started the brand, he didn't need YOLO's help, but he was able to. He threw YOLO a whole lot of bottles. This is the
Oh
first
man.
bottle.
Hey, look at
This is
that.
one of
Hey,
the first bottles, and we still got it.
man.
And
Hold
I want to let it. That's how much it means to YOLO and everybody on this side to support you. I mean, this is not the only bottle he threw us now. If you guys tune in to YOLO and chill, we drunk several of these bottles on the air, but he threw
Wow.
these bottles to us, and that wasn't nothing he had to do. He did that on the strength of supporting us. And you know, and so you know that's why when he told me this exciting news that he had, I said, you know, we had somebody, another entrepreneur for tonight, but we had to go ahead and bring him on because it was some exciting news. So with that, why don't you go ahead and let the people know where you headed right now?
Man,
Where's King 79 right now?
man, we've been hit the cosmos, man. We're about to hit the cosmos. So I started this brand about a year and a half ago. Like I said, I've been in the business for a while. I work with this company called Infinite Spirits. Back in 06, 07. Matter of fact, during the time of the bottle and beads, man, for YOLLO. That was during that time I was kind of making that transition, learning the business, got in touch with a couple of cats that was from France and Napa, Cali, that kind of took me under their wing and taught me the business. Man, I was the only African American in the company. They was using me to, you know, sell in the South and some of the urban areas. So I knew nothing about vodka. I knew nothing about distilling, nothing, man. I mean, I was just a guy that was selling, you know, selling the product, but I took so much of a liking to it and asked questions with the master distiller. You know, big shout out to this little small French guy named Pat Couteau. Love that guy. You know, he took me in, taught me things, and showed me what distilling was all about, and I started loving the business. So with those connections and just being a guy that's, you know, been around, I've traveled here and there. I got connections in different places. The brand is starting to take off. So we just launched here in Atlanta. That's where I'm at. I'm actually in Georgia, and we hit the Houston market, which where I came from. Now that's the thing. I left Houston and came back down south to get close to the family and kind of get close to the distillery. And man, Atlanta looked at my brand, saw what I was doing, tasted the product, and they like, oh, let's go, man. Because everybody like, oh, vodka, man, it's odorless, it's tasteless, it's all the same. No cap. This me and you and the rest of the world. This right here, the way I have this thing formulated, man, and what I've learned about the distilling process, bro, there is no vodka that tastes nothing near this, okay? Nothing near. This blends into whatever cocktail you're making, and I think that's where a lot of people get the misconception about vodka. Like, this is no rubbing alcohol, bro. If you're making a cocktail, you're making strawberry lime cocktail, it's gonna taste like strawberry lime. You're not gonna get the burn, the dirty, the trash of most vodkas. Ain't like that. So with that being said, I'm with one of the biggest distributors here in Georgia, Savannah Distribution. They're the guys that take on Tito's and Casamigo, all these other folks. They taking on little old me. And I'm working with a guy in Houston called Dorsey Distribution. Young African-American brother that I want to take a chance with him. He's going to take a chance with me. And that's what it's all about. So in a year's time, man, following your blueprint, let me just say it. Following your blueprint, man, in a year and a half, I launched my brand and I'm already getting ready to hit the stores, man. I'm running. I'm running.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And why don't you talk a little bit about what makes your vodka different? I mean, you've told me before what makes it different, but what makes it different?
So I'm 6 times distilled, which a lot of vodka is, right? I make mine out of potatoes, right? Wrong. That's what everybody think. Oh, vodka's made out of potatoes. No, man, I don't do potatoes. I don't do grape. I don't do it. This is corn. This is corn vodka. So it's slightly smoother, a little bit sweeter on the palate, right? Now, what I can't tell you is that I have a cleaning and filtering process and distilling process that is different than other vodkas, right? Now, I share a distillery with 7 other brands, but the water that I use comes from a private company, and also the way I clean my vodka is what makes it different. So it's 6 times distilled. It's not that potato and grape and all that. This is made out of corn, and it's called virgin corn, meaning that this corn has never been touched or been processed or anything like that. It's straight from the farmer right into the distillery, right? Which helps out a lot when it comes to the flavor and the taste of that palate. So that's what makes me different, is I have a secret way of actually cleaning this vodka and distilling it that gives it that nice flavor. So a lot of people have been asking me when they taste it, man, what are you doing? This is, and they compare me to Tito's. I love Tito's. I visited
Tito, Tito's
several
a
times.
burden.
Love him. Hey, he was. We was right in the same place, you know. But he ain't got nothing on me, man.
Right. Right. Like so, and again, everyone who's watching, I mentioned last week that we were thinking about bringing back YOLLO and Chill, and we probably will. It's looking like we're gonna relaunch YOLLO and Chill. It'll be every quarter instead of every month, but we're looking at like we're gonna redo it. And again, a lot of you who watch us know he supplied a lot of these bottles for us for those
Oh yeah,
on the
man.
air scene. So you know at YOLLO, we don't drink no. I'm not just saying this because we do business with them and we have a relationship beyond the business. I'm telling you this because it is some good stuff. And that's why I told him to go into detail on why it's not the same. He mentioned Tito's, and I'm a Tito's fan, but you can't shoot Tito's. You can shoot this without the burn.
Don't need
So
it, man.
so again, I want everybody to also understand this. So these were the beginning bottle. This is one of
Man,
the first bottles.
let me tell you about that bottle, man. Can I please tell you about that bottle right there?
Please do, please do.
And listen, I don't even have that bottle anymore. I don't have that bottle, and I wish I did, but I want you to keep that bottle, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
When my stuff was made and it was shipped to me for tasting and all that, right, to go through the
The
profile
cap
and all
is not even broken on it.
man, that label, man, I actually sat and I cut those labels out by hand and put them on those bottles, man. I didn't have the money to have the machinery and all that to run. I was doing it by myself in the house. You know, me and my kids, had my kids with the scissors, we was cutting them things out and labeling my bottles. Dude. So when I saw that, man, I was like, I forgot about that bottle, man. Forgot about that. And the fact that you got it, bro.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
that was a process, man. That was
Oh,
a long time ago, bro. I say a long time ago, but yeah, that was almost a year and a half, 2 years ago.
right, right. So tell everybody so you're in it. You're being distributed in Atlanta and
Yep.
soon to be in Houston.
Right.
What are your goals for you in the next, let's just say 6 months? What do you see you being distributed at that point in 6 months?
Man, we had this conversation, man. I'm kind of on the fence, right? But I wanna bring it back home, man. I wanna get into, you know, the lower region, Alabama, Florida, Georgia,
Mhm.
Mississippi, you know, those Texas. I want to hit those. I want to hit that belt, right? So
Mhm.
my next step, man, is to try to get myself in Alabama, where you know what I'm saying, my crew at, my family, something that I can be proud of, and the city can be proud of. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
'Cause a lot of people leave the city and they don't rep Montgomery. They don't. And I ran to some cats. They from Bama. I'm like, oh, you from Mobile? Oh, you from Birmingham? But they're, oh, I'm from Atlanta. Nah, man, I'm from the Gulf. I'm right there. I went to school on Fairview. Like, that's me all day. So I want to come back to Bama, man. Next 6 months, man. I'm gonna need you though. I'm gonna need you. I can't do it by
We here.
myself, man.
We here. All you gotta do is let us know. We're ready.
Man,
Team
yeah,
YOLO
man.
ready. The family, the YOLO family is ready. All you gotta do
I
is
know
let us
this.
know.
I know this.
Um, if you guys have not been, if you guys don't, please go on IG and as well as on TikTok. The handle is the same, King79 Vodka.
Yes,
King
sir.
79 Vodka on both of them. You guys will get a lot of entertainment if you go look at his TikToks and his IG. He includes the family in a lot. Would you like to go into anything as far as the label? Because I know the label has special meaning, speaking of family. Or would you like
I
to wait?
already know. I already know where you're going at, man. You're trying to get me teared up over here on your live, man. So yeah, I'm big, man. I'm big on the fam, bro. Like I said, I traveled a lot. So going through my life, man, I've left friends and, you know, be somewhere for 2 years. So when I get people locked into my circle, they stay in my circle. And right now, my family is, you know, my biggest circle. So my label actually reflects that. And I don't know if you can get into that a little bit. If I can zoom that in. I don't know if you can see that label. I don't know if it's coming in good for you or not. But if you ever see my label, you get your hands on it, right? I have a lion on there, okay? And the lion represents the strength of the household, you know, that man. And you see the crown, the lion is actually looking at the crown. That's the royalty that he sees in himself, but it's hard to obtain just because of the natural way the system is, man. So we know that we're royal. We know that we're strong, but the system will say otherwise. And that's what that lion and that crown represents. So I also have on here, next to that is an anchor. Like I said, I don't know if it's hard to see in this camera here, but there's an anchor right there bedded into a rock. That is my wife. That represents the wife that holds me down. That's the representation of her being my silent anchor. She keeps me grounded, man. She keeps me grounded, keeps me strong. That's what that anchor does. And then here I have the moon and the stars. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to show it to you. I have a moon and stars up there right above. So I have 3 stars. I have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. And I got them over the moon because that is how far I will go for those guys, to make sure that they have the living that they deserve. I go to the moon and back for them. That's exactly how I feel about my kids and just family in general, right? And last but not least, we won't get into this too much, but I have a scroll at the bottom that the lion is holding. And if you notice, when you get your hands on this bottle, that scroll is empty. And that represents a story that hasn't been told, right? You can never let anybody write your story. You do that, and that's what that represents, man. So I'll leave it at that. I won't get into other details, but we'll save that for another live. But yeah, man. So that's a breakdown of that bottle right there. Appreciate that.
And I have an overview of the logo as well on the screen right now, so people can see that. And I'll
that's good.
And I'll put it up toward the end as well. But if you don't know King 79, if you want to know about King 79, by all means, follow them on IG, TikTok. And again, he said his next bullseye is Alabama. So when he's ready, when he makes that launch, Team YOLLO and the family of YOLLO will be here waiting, will welcome you with open arms and ready to go. I know at one point we were pushing, telling our family to go into the local stores and ask for King 79 if they didn't see it on the shelf. And I guess it's about almost time for us to start that campaign again.
Man, let's do it.
Right. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. Also, everybody, I want to remind you as well that King 79 is also, they also have apparel. They have shirts, sweatshirts like he is on right now. Do you have hats?
I do got hats, but listen, now you made me do that. Okay, let's just talk about it. You called me out. You was like, "Hey man, how can I get a shirt? What's up with the shirt?" Because these weren't really for sale, man. This is like, for my marketing team and us to wear. But when you asked for it, see, let me go back a little bit and tell everybody about this man over here. Okay, when I first got started with this brand, this man laid out the blueprint. He said, "You got to have your website. You got to have some apparel. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this." So if you notice, I went into a hiatus. Mm-hmm. I didn't reach out to you. I said, I can't go back to this man until I'm lined up and I meet his approval on what a businessman should be like. So that's where the shirts come in. I got hats, I got koozies, I got all type of stuff that I'm going to be launching out now that we're live and the brand is out. Yeah, man, I got all of that. So right now I got those shirts and the hoodies that's on there because Matt told me to. I'm going to do it.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. You guys, as you see on the screen right now, you see the website. Make sure you go check out the website, King 79 Vodka. I know before you leave, you wanted to be able to show everybody a good drink. Everybody got to have a good drink. It's Tuesday night. And so show them how King 79, show them how it works.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. So I'm gonna do a little simple cocktail, man, you make at the crib. I like everything fresh. Every now and then I may use some juice or whatever like that, but I like everything fresh, man. Fresh lime, fresh lemon, fresh. I got some basil over here, some mint.
Hold on 1 second. I just got a. So we have somebody out there asked how can they get a bottle?
I'm sorry, you said how they can get a bottle?
Yeah, somebody asked how can they get a bottle? Man. And I know, yeah. So yeah, just if you can answer that question.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this unofficially but officially. Hit me up on Instagram and my DM, and we'll talk. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
And that's all you're gonna say. Okay.
All
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to drink making. King
yeah,
79 on full display.
Yeah, hit me up, man. Make sure you say, hey, I saw you on YOLLO. How can I get a bottle? And I can tell you how you can get your hand on a bottle. It's real easy. Trust me. Real easy. But so what I'm gonna do here, man, is a mint lemon lime cocktail here. I got my mint here. Fresh mint. Smack it. That's just gonna open it up a little bit, make it smell good. And I got some basil here too. I'm just gonna do like 1 leaf of basil. Smack that basil, open up them oils, man, up in here. I wish y'all could smell this right here. Like I said, I'm an at-home bartender. I really don't do measurements. But one thing with this King 79, you can pour as much as you want. I'm just being honest with you. It's going to be just that good. You won't, no hangover, no terrible burn. Just the way I made it. So I always use lemon and lime because it brings out the purity in the actual cocktail. And if you don't like to taste any alcohol at all, do like a half an ounce to an ounce of lemon and lime, something citrus in there. So I'm always doing something citrus, something sweet in my cocktail, but not too sweet. I'm going to muddle this up a little bit. Just get that lime, that basil, and that mint together. We get some ice. Get some ice up in here. Now, let that King 79 breathe a little bit. I got that in there. Matter of fact, I got some lemon juice. Already got it already ready. So I'm gonna do an ounce of lemon juice. I got the lime in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do 1.5 ounces of lemon juice because I'm gonna pour this YOLLO style. I'm gonna make this thing nice and strong, man. Hey, I saw the videos from the week, man. I hate I missed it, bro. I hate I missed it. But next time, we're gonna have a couple cases of these on whatever event we got going on, bro. So I'm gonna do 2 ounces, King 79. I'm gonna do 1 more ounce of King 79 because it's Tuesday and we tasting. Okay. And the shaker. I'm gonna shake that thing up. Shake it up till it's good and frosty. Perfect pour every time, man. So real simple cocktail, just lemon, lime, basil, mint. That's it. That's it, real simple. I'm just getting my garnish ready right here. It's gonna be that perfect pour, man. Whatever's left over, we make a shot out of it. But that's that perfect pour. I've been doing this for a while, man. Man, it smells good, bro. I wish you was here for this, man.
I heard you say something one time that you weren't an alcoholic. What was it saying that you said when it came to mixing drinks? No, you weren't a bartender?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to drinks, I'm going to have one.
No, I think you said somebody asked you were you a bartender. You said, no, I just like to drink.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's true. That's true, man. I do. I love to drink, man. That's why this ain't work for me. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can get it right here. Nice and crystal clear, man. Got that strawberry sitting on top there.
It look real good. Right.
Oh man, when I tell you nice, refreshing cocktail, you don't taste the alcohol in there. Like I said, it blends right into it, man. Especially when you use that lemon and lime, man, you can't go wrong. Mm-hmm. Lemon and lime, whatever you want to mix it with. Now, what I do like to do to be fancy, I drop some of these peach bitters just to give it a little aroma to it, little extra flavor. There's a couple bitters in there. Man, that's it, man. That's an at-home cocktail right here. I'm gonna call this the YOLLO. This is the YOLLO.
All day. Hey, man. we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate you continuing to support everything that we do. And likewise, we're gonna support you as well. Try to
Sure.
make we want to see King 79 become a household name. Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, make it become bigger than Ciroc without Diddy. You know,
That's what we're gonna
just
do.
right. So, and anytime you want to come back on, it doesn't have to be Entrepreneur Tuesday. If you just want to come on and have a chat with the YOLLO family, just let us know. We'll be glad to have you.
Man, I'm coming back, man. And listen, if you would allow me, I know some people that really need to get into your energy space, man. Just be around you. I got some other owners that we're doing the same thing, man. I've been talking about you, and they think you're a myth and a legend. I want them to meet you, man.
They already met the legend. I'm just in your shadow. So wherever you want me to be, I'll be there. You just let me know.
Done deal, man.
And I want you to also plan on being an urban ski weekend in 2023. It was a
Hey,
movie, but the
listen,
movie's not complete unless you're there. You got to be there.
man. We there. Oh, hey, we all gonna be there. All this, we there. All that.
So thank you again, everybody. Make sure you go check him out, Mr. Cliff Prevost, owner of King 79 Vodka. Here's a website, www.king79vodka.com. As he told the user, if you're trying to get a bottle, go into your local stores and say, hey, do you have that King 79 Vodka? If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. Also, if you need to get it because you're not in Georgia or you're not in the Houston area right now, and you want to get some of this King 79 Vodka, hit them up on IG. King 79 Vodka is good on IG as well as TikTok, as well as some entertaining videos as well. Thanks again, Mr. Cliff. I appreciate it. Much love.
All love, man.
I'm looking forward to the next time we can have you on.
Oh, man. Soon, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks, Matt.
So again, everybody, make sure you go check out King 79 Vodka. You go again, if it's Tuesday, you know we're talking traveling more. You guys know that we have a lot of events coming up, a lot of events coming up. The one big event that he kept talking about when we first got our start with King 79 was Party Gras, which is now in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Make sure you go into the website, checking all of these events out. Chattanooga, Tennessee, April the 12th through the 14th. That is going to be a huge event. Cincinnati Music Festival, which is coming up. It is on schedule to be there with Janet Jackson being the headliner. Fade to May, which is coming up real soon, April the 29th through May 1st, which is what we talked about. You guys have asked about all these international destinations, and we have those international destinations for you. Dubai, Greece, Italy, as well as the New Year's, the bringing in the New Year's from London to Paris. What a better way to do that? The close the year out every year with our alumni getaway cruise, December the 5th through the 10th, where we're going to Amber Cove and Grand Turk. It is truly going to be a year that we gonna have in the history books because it's just gonna be a phenomenal year. Thank you guys again for joining us. If it's Tuesday, we're talking travel and more. Until next week, I hope your home has more love, more peace, and more joy. If it's Tuesday, we're talking travel and more. We look forward to seeing you next week for Travel Talk Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone.
Too legit.
Have a good night, everyone.